Hello and welcome to a new segment of my channel. I've decided to start recording my unboxings as soon as I get them now because I had an item recently that I didn't open for about 3 weeks and it was pretty in bad condition, not as described. So I thought I'd just do a quick RGM eBay unboxings from now on. Just a quick overview of what I bought, and then at a later date I'll actually do a video on them. So just recently I started buying old video cameras from the 80s. I've always found them quite fascinating. So let's get started. Not quite sure which one's in here. Bit of a funky case. Ooh. It's a sharp, full-size VHS camcorder. Wow. I've never actually had one of these before. It's very light. Colour viewfinder. I think now, yes, I remember now, that's what attracted me to it, because I thought it might be a CRT colour viewfinder, but then I found out afterwards it was an LCD one, so that was a bit disappointing. But it'll be interesting to see if it works. I think it was sold as untested, if I remember rightly. Microphone cable, microphone cover there was perished. So see what else is in here. Nothing in there. Looks like it's been stored in someone's basement or garage. Oh, there we go. Power supply. Oh, a little light. Very illuminating. A couple of old batteries. I'm not expecting those to work. That's it. So there's no DC cable. There should be a DC cable so that you can plug power supply into it. So I'll have to make one of those up to test that because the batteries won't work now. Right, so that's that one. Okay, on to the next one now. This one, I'm pretty sure it's a portable VHS video recorder that you plug the camera into. So this is what was about before camcorders. In a separate VCR you carried on your shoulder, with a strap. I haven't seen one of these since probably 1988. Wow, it's still got a tape in it. It's been so long since I've seen one of these. This is what I started off with as a teenager. Well, actually that was after the first VCR I had, which I modified to take a camera. Certainly heavy. I bet that weighs about 6 or 7 kilos, because you could take the handle off and have a shoulder strap instead. and that's the matching tuner. So you could use it as a VCR at home. That would sit top of there like that. There would have been a separate battery AC charger as well that sit next to it to charge the batteries, because oh my god, it's still got a battery in it. That'll be why it's so heavy. Look at the size of that. Wow, I'm surprised that hasn't leaked. "12 volts. Interesting to see what's on that tape. Very nice. Again, that was solders on tested as well. So that'll be an interesting video to do on that. I've actually bought a camera to go with it as well. I'll just pop that to one side. Bought this separately. This was in a separate listing. See what we've got in here. JVC, if I remember rightly. Oh, it's got the cable with it. That's good then. Don't remember seeing that in the listing. So this, I guess, like I say, this is the days before camcorders, when you have a separate camera, and that was your recording device. There's another variant of this, the GZS-3. This must be the later model. It looks a little bit different. Microphone's a bit different on this one. Again, this was sold as untested, so it'll be interesting to see if it works. Black and white CRT viewfinder in there. Casing's come away a little bit there. Looks like it's had a repair done as well with some epoxy. These used a pickup tube. This is from the days before CCDs. So it had a tube inside of it, which was quite sensitive to light. So you couldn't point these at the sun, otherwise you would burn the tube. And JVC's version was the Saticon tube. Yes. Look forward to trying that. I've never had that camera before actually, so that'll be a first for me. It's smaller than I imagined it to be. Okay, now the final box. This one, if I remember rightly, is the, yes I remember now, this is the small VHS recorder, the smaller version of that is VHS-C. And it actually matches that camera there. It's a JVC that's in here, but the camera that's in here would be better suited to that for the time period. So let's have a look at that. I guess back in the day, you choose your VCR and then choose your camera separately. It's a charger, that's the instructions for the camera. Not sure what's in there. Must be the power supply. Oh, that's the battery pack. Looks like someone's some tape around it. I wonder if they've tried to modify it or change the cells over. Let's hope it's okay. Wow. Never owned this model before. First camera I ever had was a GX-44. That was back in 88, 89. Absolutely fascinated by it all. GX-N5E. Unfortunately, the hood there has gotten damaged. Don't pack it very well. Lovely looking camera though. And this is the mini VHS-C recorder. What a lovely little device. Always wanted one of these, never had one. It's got a tape in it as well. Guess that slides up, yeah. Camera input there, mic, headphone, remote. And back in the day, you get clones of things. I think it was Blaupunkt and I forget the other make now. I mean, exactly the same. It was exactly the same device, but had their name on it. Is it Blaupunkt or Telefunken? Telefunken, I think it was. I think there may have even been a Ferguson Video Star version, because that was a JVC originally. And then Ferguson Video Star put their badge on it. And back in the 80s, because these things were so expensive, you would hire them out, you would rent them. Radio Rentals in Granada here, it was called in England, back in the day. Because obviously they were so expensive. What's that there then? That's the, I see it's a clip-on power supply. Be release thing for that somewhere. But yeah, that's got the shoulder strap, so that camera would be better suited to that, and that to me would be better suited with that, because in the pictures I've seen doing the research, that camera was always with this device. So I'm looking forward to trying these out actually. Hopefully they'll work. Usually, I know that one there, when I had it as a kid, belts used to go on them, so it's probably going to want a belt change at least. The heads will probably want cleaning. So I've never had one of these before, so I don't know what kind of problems these can have. But it'll certainly be interesting to get it all going. I'll have to do a video on it separately. So yes, that's it then. That's my recent buys on eBay. I just thought I'd get them open as soon as possible to make sure there's no major damages. Unfortunately, like I say, that suffered some damage on the lens hood there. It's fallen to pieces. Right, well, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing, because there will be more. I'm always buying something on eBay, and we'll see what I end up buying next, and I'll be seeing you.